I'm sorry. This is gonna be a tough one. This one hurts. This one hurts a lot. Uh, Cause we should have had this game. So to blow it at the end like this, it's very, very pain. So much of it. All right, well, let's get this over with. Let's get to the intro. Shout out to y'all for being here on such a painful night. I know my chest hurts. I assume that a lot of yours do as well. And, you know, it's just, we'll get through it together. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, Knicks fans here, there, and abound. Welcome to Postgame Pouting with I Hate Sean. This is Postgame Pouting. I Hate Sean, and the Knicks took a very tough loss tonight against the Minnesota Timberwolves, 112 to 110, in a game in which, you know, we played really terribly in the first half and kept it manageable. In halftime hopefuls, we asked for a few things, you know, a few small things to be fixed since it was still a manageable game, and we got it. We had an amazing third quarter, excellent third quarter. We put up 40 points. We swung it by 15 points. We got everything you want in the third quarter. In the fourth quarter, you know, we withstood their runs. We played well. We competed. The refs were absolutely abysmal tonight, and I'm kind of getting tired of saying that. Like, you know, and and not every game does it have such a direct impact on the game. But I mean, in such a close game that was decided this way, I mean, we have our own things. We have our own places where we shot ourselves in the foot and things like that. But I mean, the refs were absolutely terrible. Like. And down all game down the stretch, the sixth foul that was called on both Mitchell Robinson and Taj Gibson were both terrible calls. And you know, even when you see that game winner that Cat made over Randall, it's like Randall played good defense, but we didn't have our size out there. We wouldn't have had to go small. This is one of the worst nights to have to go small, especially since we went so small. But you know, that was tough. That was tough. Rough game for RJ. And it's crazy because we were very close to it being a very good turnaround for RJ even through a bad game. And so that also hurts. But I mean, you know, like 17 and 6 on 6 of 16 isn't horrible. That's a solid game. He got a lot better in the second half as far as the defense was concerned, but 7 turnovers, bro. 7 turnovers. 7 turnovers. And not just 7 turnovers, but key turnovers. I mean, that play where D'Lo knocks it out his hand doesn't hurt as badly if it doesn't come directly after. I mean, that pass that he literally threw away to Anthony Edwards. I mean, just for him to even, you know, that was tough. He threw it right to him. That swung the game. That was a huge possession. That was a crucial time for that to happen. That was a backbreaker. And then to come down and be followed by, you know, D'Lo knocking the ball out of it, because that was going to be a good drive. He was going to score. And, you know, didn't secure the ball, got knocked out, and it is what it is. It's back-to-back turnovers down the stretch, like, and that's just really, really painful. Julius going to the line and missing down the stretch. You know, RJ missing free throws down the stretch, because even the play he had to get the rebound and go back up, that was a great play. He made great plays down the stretch. He was about to he was about to redeem himself this game. He made great plays down the stretch, but I mean, yeah, that was bad. That was bad, man. That was bad. That really, really hurt. Like, between the turnovers killed us all night. But between the turnovers and the missed free throws down the stretch, man, I mean, and it's crazy. You know, we had that third quarter, I guess, is something we can take. You know, this game doesn't hurt as badly as it could have. It hurts in the way that, like, it's painful. You know, I'm very, very, very sad. My chest hurts. We came so close. We fought so hard. But, I mean, because of the fact that we fought so hard, it's you know, I'm not like embarrassed. Like, I'm not like the Hornets lost yesterday. I was embarrassed. I couldn't bear it. This one, it's like, it sucks. It's unfortunate, but you know. Oh man, I don't know. Kemba was amazing for that stretch, but I'm sure we'll talk about that in the comments. Evan Fournier, I need to start that before I get to anything else and all that other stuff. Did I do the intro? Yeah, I did. Evan Fournier was spectacular offensively for the majority of the game, and he even made a lot of plays defensively. He shot Evan Fournier, whether it was his kick out or the ball being rotated. Like he had a really good offensive game, and then he made some plays on defense today. He was active, he was involved, he was engaged, and so shout out to Evan Fournier. That was a great game. You know, a couple of shots in the corner missed down the stretch. What are you gonna do? You can't kill the guy for that. And I mean, we'll get to it in the comments as well, but that Alec Burks play, bro. I mean, and for all the people who are on, like, I don't know. People act like nuance doesn't exist sometimes, or like, you know, they can't understand, like it can be a horrible play, and it doesn't have to be the reason we lost the game. Like, I just spent 5 minutes talking about everything else before I even got to that. So clearly it's not like, but it's still a very bad play. Like a simple kick out there, like there's, you know, the screenshot or whatever, thanks for that, is 2.4 seconds on the clock when he shot the ball. Like, you could have kicked it out. You could have, like, Kemba was open. Kemba and RJ were both open. Whether you make the pass out to RJ in the corner, maybe that pass isn't there from the angle you have, whatever. You make the pass to Kemba. Kemba can either take the shot or they got to rotate. It's 2.4 seconds on the clock. The ball moves faster than that. Like, you're good. We could have gotten 2 passes off if we have to. Like, you know, like, and so that's really disappointing. I feel like this would have been a whole different night. This would have been a whole different mood. This would have been a whole different show. We would have been in here losing it. My neighbors would have been up all night because I would have been screaming. Shout out to the homie Mario. I just ran into one of the Brandon's brought it. Yo, shout out to TKW. You know, thank you guys for being here. You guys are all a part of it. But then my neighbor across the hallway, like, is a Knicks fan and rocks with TK. Like, that was crazy. That was amazing. But yeah, like, so this game was very unfortunate. Let's get to the comments. I've been rambling long enough. Oof. Jamal said RJ sold, trade Burks. RJ sold for sure. He almost made up for it though. That's the part that hurts so bad. On so many instances, he almost made up for it. Even with the steal, and he did like this. He earned that steal, bro. He got pushed out the air right in front of the referee, bro. The referees were so horrible today. Like that was a hell of a play. That was gonna be huge for us, and he just got thrown down, and the ref just let it happen right in front of him. But yeah, no, RJ sold. There were some really big turnovers that really hurt us. You can't turn the ball over 7 times. You can't. Up until that point, he was doing so much to turn it around and like be a part. This one really, really, really hurts, man. This is a painful game. RJ Sully makes it even more painful. As far as Trey Burks, I mean, like, I'm not gonna say trade him because he took that shot, but like, I'm not gonna not say trade him. I mean, once we got Cam Reddish, I assume Alec Burks is kind of out at this point. Like, I know that you can't put Obi on Cat or nothing like that, but, like, just the fact that, like, no matter what happens, Obi's not going to play, bro. Like, he's not going to play. He's not going to play. Tibbs has no interest. Tibbs would rather play Alec Burks at the 4 than Obi. Or, like, he'd rather play Alec. You know, I know he was going small and committing to going small, but it's just, like, if Obi can't get in when there's no Nolan's Noel, Mitchell Robinson fouls out, Taj Gibson fouls out. How many minutes did Obi play today, bro? How many minutes did Obi play? 9 minutes, bro. 9 minutes for Obi Toppin. What are we doing? Free him, bro. Free him. I'm tired of asking for him to play. I'm tired of asking for him to get a shot. I'm tired of asking the way he's handling it. But, like, that must suck, bro. That must suck. Like, I don't know. It's just like, what can he do? It's frustrating. I mean, I get, and even I'm so sorry. I should know who said it, but I'm sorry, bro. But God just said thoughts and prayers. Oh man. Yeah, like what was I saying? Oh yeah, somebody said that even in terms of like he could have put Grimes in at the end. You know, like Grimes has been playing really well on both ends of the floor, so it's like even if you were going to commit to going small, I don't know. Alec Burks hasn't played very well recently, and I'm not even saying, yo, like, stop giving Alec Burks minutes. It's not that. But, like, he hasn't exactly been, like, you know, Quentin Grimes. Every time Quentin Grimes is on the floor, I love it. Tibbs himself loves it, too. So, I don't know. I don't, you know, what did Burks shoot tonight? Let me see. Maybe I'm tripping. Bro, son, what? Hey, yo. Hey, yo. Come on, son. Come on. Come on. Hey, Tibbs, come on. Oh. So, in a crucial... Hey, yo. No way Burks had 0 points. Oh. No way Burks had 0 points and Tibbs looked down the bench in the jam and picked the guy who hasn't been shooting the ball well at all recently and had 0 points so far in the game. That didn't happen. Oh, okay. All right, let's move on. Sean Irwin said, RJ sold. Yeah, that was tough, man. Very, very tough. Very sad. Dia said, terrible loss. Absolutely terrible loss. Jonathan said, heartbreaking. Truly, truly heartbreaking. Very saddening. I don't even know what to do with myself right now. Jamal said, lock the facility until everyone makes 100 free throws in a row. I fully agree. I'll go rebound for them if I have to. I'll catch a flight. This is ridiculous, bro. We are shooting ourselves in the foot at the free throw line on a nightly basis. What do we shoot from the free throw line tonight, bro? I know I'm going to be mad. I know I'm going to be so mad. I mean, we shot 73%, but we missed big free throws. We missed big free throws, bro. We missed really big free throws. Oh, my goodness. Oh. We missed huge free throws. Jamal said, why is Burks taking a hero shot and not swinging? Who knows, bro? Who knows? Who knows? I don't get it. I'm not even really sure he was put back in the game, but that's okay. It's not your day. And I know that it could have been your day if you hit the shot. I get that. But, like, bro, the man dribbled back out to a three-point. I was turning around, defender flying at him. Like, it was so much more complicated than the shot that either of the other two players would have took. Either Kemba or RJ would have had a much better look, and there was plenty of time, bro. I mean, like, I'm not going to kill him for it overall. Like I said, it's not the reason we lost the game. You feel me? Like, there's a lot that happened. The refs sucked. We turned the ball over way too much. We sold at the free throw line. RJ had 7 turnovers. I'm going to hold him accountable always. People always act like anybody who doesn't hate RJ doesn't ever hold him accountable. Bro, RJ sold. All of us in here saying that. We love RJ. Bro, Sean Irwin literally was the first one to say Star J. And he's in here saying RJ sold. So, like, I don't know why people act like that. He sold tonight. It sucks. It's unfortunate. What do you want us to do? Like, burn him at the stake, bro? Like, I don't get it. Big Task at Hand said, will they ever come through in the clutch? I mean, we've come through in the clutch. Like, we have. You feel me? It's unfortunate that we didn't tonight. I wish we would have. And, I mean, I hope that we do more going forward. Once again, we are now under 500. Air tastes bad. Again, it's like, I hate it. I want to throw it up. But hey, Kev Love X said, all things considered, Kemba looked good. Defense was solid. Too much fouls and turnovers. I knew we were gonna get to that in the comments. I don't know if I said it earlier, but hey, Kemba Walker was excellent, especially in that third quarter, man. Like, it was really nice to have him back. His ability to get hot like that, he was breaking down the defense a bit. He was active on the boards during that stretch. Like, we had a huge third quarter, and Kemba Walker fueled that, man. Really nice that he was able to come back and give that to us. And I hope that, when they sat him out for so long, it wasn't because, like, the knee was so bad. It was just to let the knee heal completely after giving him a lot of minutes, maybe. Let him get back to feeling completely fresh. Hopefully it's not something that's going to linger and pop back up. Maybe that was why he sat out for so long, just to make sure he was completely good to go. I'm hoping so. But, yeah, like, he was able to give us a lot today, and I was really good. He raises the ceiling of our offense for sure, especially when he's on. So shout out to Kemba Walker. And, yeah, it's just unfortunate that Kemba had a great game. Evan went crazy. We got a really good stretch from Julius. Had a good game. Like, Julius had what did Julius have? I mean, he was 6 for 15. That's not great, but 21, 9, and 9, bro, and 4 blocks. 4 blocks for Julius Randle. Talk about it. Because we talk about it when he doesn't, play defense. He was 9 for 11 from the free throw line. Unfortunately, one of those misses was crucial. But, I mean, Julius was really good tonight, especially in that second half. He was really active, and I really hope that we continue to get that level of defense from Julius. Like, when he's that engaged, we're so much better as a basketball team. It's unfortunate that Mitch, as our back line, that 6th foul was insane. I can't believe that was a 6th foul call. I can't believe Taj's foul was a 6th foul call. That was absolutely terrible. The refs need to be indicted instantaneously. But, I mean, otherwise, Julius was great. So shout out to Julius Randle. And please bring that effort on a consistent basis, bro. If you give that kind of effort defensively that you gave in the second half, I'll never let nobody say anything bad about you. Like, and I'm not even like I'm not like the guy. Like I'm not. You don't care who I let say bad things, but like I'm just saying, like I will defend you tooth and nail. Like I can't defend you tooth and nail if you don't defend the tooth and the nail. But like I will defend you for real. So like please give that. That was that locked in. We're a much better team with that version. I think we saw a lot. We saw Fournier be locked in defensively. And I think a lot of that starts with Julius being off games, playing terribly. And you know, hopefully the refs stop killing us, bro. It's becoming a nightly thing, and like it almost starts to sound crazy that it's us saying it over and over, but it's the case. I mean, I realized I saw one of the Hornets writers the other day. He was like, "Yo, like, not gonna lie, Hornets are getting a really good whistle, a really nice whistle today." And like, you know, I'm sure like people like, come on, bro. Like, I don't know, it's something's got to be done, bro. Adam Silver, like, what's your beef, bro? I don't understand. And it's happened on like these are a couple nationally televised games, so it's just like even though it's NBA, whatever it may be, it's just like it's nationally televised, and you're allowing the refs to do this. Like this what's going on? Is this for narrative? I don't know, bro, but like it's nasty. It's nasty, and I would like for it to stop so that we can have a fair shot in basketball games. I don't think we're asking for a lot. Jamal said, and how are RJ and Julius gonna brick clutch free throws? Yeah, man, really hurt, really hurt. Sean Irvin said over. I'm not sure what that was 2 though. Vito said kind of off topic, but I will always have so much respect for Cat. Yeah, I've got respect for Cat. I mean, I don't want to talk about my respect for Cat today. Like, you know, F them for right now. But you know, it was a good game. It was just not a game you want to lose. No loss is good, but I mean, like it was a very competitive basketball game. Sadly, the refs were very involved as well. Jamal said, "This team hates me, bro." Yeah, like I'm very sad. I'm very sad. I think Quentin Grimes instead of Burks made sense. I think it made perfect sense. Especially when you check and see that. Not like Grimes had 20, but like I mean, Burks literally had 0. Like Grimes just, I don't know. I feel like, especially when you got Kemba out there. Like I don't like Point Burks possessions. I don't think there's any reason for them. Like he had 0 points and 0 assists, 0 steals, 0 blocks. Like. Just zeros, bro. Like, he just had zeros. And you were like, yo, we got to get him back out there. Like, I don't get that. Qwerty, yeah, said, we need a star. I mean, it'd be nice, right? Every day a star is born. Clap for him. Hey. I can stomach a Knicks loss, but this loss plus RJ being trash actually made my stomach turn. RJ was very bad today. I will never say RJ was trash. But yeah, he sold. It was a very bad game. 7 turnovers is terrible. It's terrible. There's nothing I can say about it. I mean, there were redeeming moments, but it doesn't matter because it started bad, and there were some redeeming moments, and then it ended bad. So it's a bad sandwich. Pain. Leo said, practice free throws, please. I don't know. We can't do that down the stretch. Jamal said, and these refs were criminals too, but even with that, we should have won. They were criminals, in fact, but we definitely should have won. Jamal said, RJ was pushed on the inbounds play and Taj literally fouled out for a phantom foul, not to mention that Julius didn't even foul count on the N1. There were a lot of instances where the refs really sold us tonight. It was crazy. Ethan was good. Mega Man said, I'm honestly sick. Bro, sick. Very sick. I can't wait for this show to be over. I'm not going to lie. I love that you guys are here, though. You feel me? We're all sick. We all are in pain, and you guys you could have been anywhere in the world, and you came here. So, shout out to you. It's greatly appreciated every single time. Can't state that enough. Even on a night like today, and even with my broken heart, I still love y'all. It's not. We just mean it that much. Like, I just mean it that much. We just mean it that much. So, I just make sure to say it so that you guys hear it. Especially on nights like tonight, because it's like the virtual hug that I need, and you might too. So, love you guys. Boom. Nick said, this one is on Tibbs. How is Burks put in over Obi when Burks was off all game? Burks put in over Obi. Burks put in over Grimes. Burks put in over Quick. I mean, like, because once you were going with him once you were leaving Julius at the 5, you didn't have to it's not like you put Burks in at the 4 for real. Like, now you're just putting somebody out there. You put anybody. You can literally look down there and pick anybody, and you pick the guy. You pick the only guy to play and not score. 2 games out of my mind. I don't blame you. This one was really painful, but it's like a different kind of pain than the last one. Yesterday's game was painful because we were just so awful. This game was just painful because it's just really painful, and because RJ was really bad. But like, you know, those 2 might cancel each other out, and I can probably just let it go. Like, this may have given me some closure on last night's loss. I don't know. I don't know how I really feel yet. I haven't fully processed my emotions, but I'm gonna tell myself that I'm gonna be okay. I suggest we all do the same. Sean Irwin said, I wouldn't be surprised if Obi requested a trade or faded Tibbs either. That's hilarious. At this point, Tibbs does owe Obi a fade. It's getting out of control, bro. 9 minutes on a night where Nerlens Noel is not playing. Mitchell Robinson and Taj Gibson are in foul trouble all night, and then they both foul out, and somehow Obi Toppin still only plays 9 minutes. What are we doing? What are we doing? And why are we doing it? That's all. Very simple questions. I would like answers. I would like somebody, like, well, I don't understand, bro. Like, this is the New York media. They're so tough. Berman want to ask all kind of bullshit questions all the time, trying to stir up some drama. Ask a real question and find out why Obi Toppin can't get more than 10 minutes, even when 2 of our bigs fouled out and 1 hasn't been on the court for more than like 3 games in a row all season. Please. I beg of you. Berman, there's a free one. I hate that I did that. I don't like that. I don't like that I did that. I'm not going to clip that. I don't like that. I hate that. I don't like the name. I don't like that. That was nasty. I'm just upset. I'm upset, and that must have been misplaced anger. I apologize. But anybody out there in the media, I would like somebody to ask the question so that I can at least hear the answer that is going to be fabricated. Appreciate it. Jamal said, on a positive note, Julius was hype, which had me hype. Evan was a flamethrower again, 60% from 3 over his last 7 games. Hey, shout out to Evan Fournier, man. Listen, this is a tough night. We don't have a lot of reasons to celebrate. It's very sad. We're very sad. But I personally have been very vocal about Evan Fournier's shortcomings and his, 15 single-digit games earlier in the year, his complete lack of defense in most times. But recently, he's been very, 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 very solid offensively, consistent. He had the off game the other night, but hey, man, off games happen. But for the most part, he's been shooting the ball well. He's been scoring. He's been doing his job, and I thank him. And today he even played defense. In some of those games, he hasn't been a great defender, but today he was active defensively, and he scored the ball well. Hey, 60% over your last 7 games, bro. That's real. Those numbers don't lie, bro. Thank you. Thank you for improving your play. 2022. And Kemba was really good as well. Exactly. Great to have Kemba back, for real. Waverly. Hey, Wave. How's it going, pal? Thanks for pulling up. Hi, pal. Sorry for your L. Heart. That's real. Appreciate you, pal. Thank you. That means a lot. It's a very sad night. Gabs A said, bro, I'm just dead inside now. Bro. We got to do our best. We got to do our best to shake it off and power through. And, who we play next? It's food, right? It's food. New York Knicks schedule. I'm already on the NBA app. I don't know why I did that. I just be using Siri for everything. What time is your date and appointment? All right, whatever. I don't know. I don't feel like my phone's not cooperating. But yeah, we gotta take care of the next game. I know it's food, one way or another. I can't remember who it is, but we gotta take care of it. Boom. Jamal said Julius is such a good defender when he's engaged, bro. That's what's so upsetting about when he's not engaged and when he's lackadaisical on the court and things like that, because he's very, very, very capable as a defender. And in his first year here, I wasn't really sure of that. I knew he could or whatever, but I didn't know he was capable of being a good defender. But last year, Julius was a high-level defender. That's part of why we were so good as a defensive team. And so we need him to bring that effort consistently, bro. You are the number 1 player on the team. And I've been saying all year, effort is non-negotiable, bro. It's one thing if your shot's not falling. Tonight, Julius is 6 for 15. That's not good, but whatever, bro. You played a good game. You gave us what you had. You hit some big shots. You missed the free throw. That sucks. But, thank you for the effort, bro. effort is non-negotiable. I'm frustrated with the missed free throw. The shooting could have been better, but like, bro, nine assists, 9 rebounds. Because now that we know you can do that, anytime you don't, what are you doing? All right, Dia said, I'm tired of RJ playing like an all-star playing like an all-star calling, and thinking this is him picking everything up just for it to be another stretch. I mean, I don't want to do that. And that's the thing, and that's what is kind of frustrating about things like this. Like, look, I have been frustrated as hell with Evan Fournier all season. I haven't enjoyed it. I've been very vocal about it. Recently, he's been playing a lot better. The other night, he was off. And I just chalked it up to having an off night. You've been playing really well. You had an off night. It happens. Tonight was a very off night for RJ. It was very bad. But even tonight, he had some good moments. So I don't want to, we don't have to do that. We don't have to be so extremist about everything, bro. I think it's nasty. It doesn't have to be like, oh, well, he was playing well, but now it was a stretch. But if that ball gets swung, and that's the thing, and that's what makes it a narrative, right? Because if Alec Burks swings that and Kemba gets in and swings it to the corner and RJ knocks down a game-winning 3, we are singing his praises, and he is the jolly good fellow. So we don't have to act now like he's been playing so hard, like, oh, it was just a stretch. He's not. Okay, he had a bad game. It sucks. Last game wasn't that great either, but he was, it wasn't horrible. Like, stop. We don't have to do that. It doesn't have to be, Stephen Curry was recently shooting like 30% or something. I don't know, but Stephen Curry was recently going through a rough patch. And I'm not saying that RJ is Stephen Curry in any way, but my point is, even the greatest shooter of all time goes through a rough patch. So it's just like, we don't have to, RJ is 21 years old, and he's off to a great start this year. We can just, I don't know. But y'all do what y'all want. You feel me? I can't control what anybody else does. I just don't like hearing it. Boom. 100 in a row. This is ridiculous. Derek said, ref sold, but we were worse. RJ handing the ball to the T-Wolves was way more of an egregious mistake than AB at the end. That's facts. I mean, that RJ to and that Pat, the D-Lo turnover is not as bad if it's not for that pass to Anthony Edwards. That was horrible. That was a really, really, really bad play. That was boneheaded. That was a terrible play. The D-Lo play, it's unfortunate. It was a good drive. He was on his way to the basket. He almost had it. D-Lo made a good play to get the ball out of there. It happens to come off his fingertips. They challenge it. Boom. Tough. Very tough. But that Anthony Edwards one, bro, that's not one you can live with for real. Yeah, that was definitely worse than the Burke shot. The Burke shot was really bad though. I'm very disappointed because even though that happened, we still the RJ turnover happened. Then the RJ turnover happened again. Then RJ almost got the steal and got fouled, and we didn't get the call right in front of the ref. And we still had an opportunity to win that game, and we didn't get the best possible shot we could have. And that's very disappointing. Jamal said, and Kemba was great again, too. Yeah, shout out to Kemba, man. He was lighting it up. That was beautiful. I love when Kemba gets in rhythm. We're a much better team when he does it. 19 points, 6 for 13 from the field, 4 for 8 from 3. That is beautiful to have. That's big. So shout out to Kemba Walker for that performance. Coming right back and being able to do that is huge. Hopefully he can stay healthy. Nick Perlin said, Obi must have done something unforgivable to Tibbs. It's been all year, but his lack of minutes will never make sense. Bro, it got more severe, though, which is weird because he was playing well. I was complaining this whole time, hoping that Obi can get up to 20 minutes. And then, at that time, he was getting 15. And then a couple times he scratched the surface of 20. He had a career night one night, got COVID, came back from COVID, and ended up kind of having to play more. Had one game where he played 27 minutes, still didn't get 30 minutes, even though he was the starter. And then the second game, he matched his career high, had 19, 6, and 6. Then everybody gets back. Julius gets back, and now he's not even getting 10 minutes. At least before he was getting 15. He played 9 minutes tonight. I'm not even sure how Tibbs is pulling that off. I'm not even sure how Tibbs is pulling off playing Obi 9 minutes for real. With no Nerlens Noel, with Mitch in foul trouble, Taj in foul trouble, and then them both fouling out. Somehow Obi only played 9 minutes. That makes no sense for real. Not at all. You really have to kind of go out of your way to do that. Boom. Big task at hand said, do the fire tips chant start now? I'm not gonna do that. I just feel like, and look, like I said, I'm not team fire Tibbs. I understand people who are, like, the reasoning for it. He frustrates the hell out of me for simple things, and it seems like very stubborn rotationally. And there's just a lot of things that I feel like are very frustrating. But at the end of the day, like, I mean, he has a huge part to do it. One, this team's identity, even though this team struggles to stick to the identity consistently. But two, just what we have going on right now. And in terms of building and developing and having a system in place, and you got guys who were drafted here. Tibbs has been their only coach. RJ had two coaches in like a year, like less than 365 calendar days. So Tibbs is his third coach. Like, Tibbs got Julius to be the best version of himself. Like, I just don't think that, this season isn't lost. We're one game under 500, and although air tastes bad when we're under 500, like, we were right around here last year, and, we're capable of making a push. We're seeing things come together a little bit. We also have been, battling injuries. Kemba was out, Derrick Rose is out, and we're making things happen. I don't know. It's just this team, like, if we win 4 straight and then we're 3 games over 500 and we climb up the standings a little bit, and, we move to the 5th seed, how stupid do we look yelling fire Tibbs? Like, it just doesn't make sense. So I don't really, I don't support it. I don't really even necessarily condone it, but, like, I'm not mad at it. Like, people can feel how they feel. I understand. Like, I feel like inability to relate should never equal failure to understand. So I understand why people are saying fire Tibbs. I don't feel that. Dia said he needs to get consistent if he and his team wants to be great. I mean, yeah, of course he needs to be consistent. I mean, he's been pretty consistent so far this year. Like, he had an off game, and even in his off game, he was making an impact. It was a talent. Need to get consistent. Like, he's been getting more consistent. So I hope that it continues. He looks more confident. And just tonight was a bad game. It's a very bad game. It's a very bad time for a very bad game, but very bad game. Dylan says Burks trying to play hero ball. Yep. Sold all night and then tried to be a hero at the end. Unfortunate. He's human, I guess, but it's just unfortunate. Jamal said, I don't think so, but I see why people want him fired. Jamal. My God. Ethan said, man, Sean, you sound dead. I hate it. I wanted to be screaming in here about how well the second half was. How well the second half was played. This sucks. Evan's final shot was putrid. Yeah, I also wanted to be in here screaming about how well the second half was played, bro. I was so ready. I was really excited. I was hyped. I was in here losing it, bro. So it just sucks for it to go this way. It's very, very painful indeed. But, yeah, Evan's final shot was really ugly. It was a little strange that we drew the play up for Evan Fournier, but it also wasn't. I mean, he had a good night overall. Not really so much down the stretch in the fourth. I wouldn't have drawn the play up for Evan Fournier to be creating right there. But, like, I mean, hey, I guess I see why you did it. Like, I mean, Tibbs also drew the play up for RJ in that Celtics game when he wasn't shooting well, and then RJ hit the game winner, and I thought it was brilliant. So, I mean, how mad can I be at it? I wish we would have got a better shot of it. We still had another opportunity because we got the rebound and we sold. So it is what it is. But yeah, I hate how this feels. I hate post-game pouting, low-key. I love y'all. I love y'all coming here, but I don't like this energy. I don't like having to make clips of this because then I'm just on the timeline complaining on my face. It's really annoying. RJ being a walking turnover was like repeatedly being punched in the gut. Burks was like watching a train crash in slow motion. Timo, that's very accurate. Yeah, when RJ was just throwing, bro, that last one, I'm telling you, Kyle said it. He was like, it made that, when he threw that ball away, it made him more physically ill than he's been in quite some time. And that's really how I felt, bro. Like, I wanted to throw up. I was so sick. I was sick at that, too. Like, that was just really painful. Like, this is pain, so much of it. My friend wrote something in pink here, but I don't think it's visible. And that's kind of cool, because I was like, do I want to write that? But I didn't want to erase it, because I feel like it probably was fun for her to write. It says hi, Ben. So, hi, Ben. Oh, MacBook on 19%. So, boom, boom, boom. What are my thoughts on bringing Bergson? Michelle, I thought it was very, as you can see, I laughed. I was laughing. If you weren't here yet, I laughed when I realized he had 0 points. The fact that Tibbs looked down the bench and said, "Hey, you, come here," was crazy. Very painful. Big Task Answer. I feel you. Players are being misutilized. That's not necessarily untrue. This might be the worst ref game I've ever seen. Ethan, it was really bad. It was really bad. It was up there. It was really bad. It was horrible. Timo said Burks' IQ was on the damn floor. I was screaming, "Don't shoot!" And guess what he did? I really can't believe he shot that, bro. Like, I was looking at it, it almost like it wasn't like that at all, but like it felt like, Fresh Prince when that's how that shot felt. It just felt like an audacious shot to take. So Makai said no closers. 3 points in the last 4 minutes is gross. 3 points in the last 4 minutes, and that's with like 2 trips to the free throw line with like a minute less than the game. And we still managed 3 points in the last 4 minutes. Oh, that's so disgusting. All right, let's get through this, man. My chest hurt when I read that. My goodness. Thanks a lot, Makai. Look what you did. They need to practice half-court sets when the game slows. Who gets it? Who's second option, etc. Yeah, we gotta have some. I don't even know. 3 points in the last 4 minutes, bro. Said RJ really went from an all-star to a turnover machine in 2 games, man. It's sickening. Yeah, I mean, I'm just hoping for a bounce back next game. It is what it is. That's all we can do. Hoping for a bounce back next game to make this less of a trend and more of a, okay, it's a blip, a couple of games, whatever. That would be greatly appreciated. I need that for my sanity and for my psyche. Please. Just hit my words and be like, "Oh, come outside." No, I'm here. So if you want to talk, we can talk. Actually, no, I don't talk to people who are RJ haters. There's no point anymore. But I'm still outside. Just can't see you. Leo said our offense is low key pathetic. It's either ISO, pick and roll, or Julius handoff to shooters trying to fool the defense. No scheme, no set plays, no ball movement. This is holding us back. The thing is, when we move the ball, we have ball movement. Like there's times where we move the ball, we see great ball movement. We just have to play that way. We have to, but yeah, when we don't have continuity, it makes it look even worse that we don't have any like concrete sets for real. Like the way that we play works when the ball is moving around and flowing, but when it's not, it looks 10 times as bad. You're right. Anthony Ferrara said, "I'm honestly just so disappointed in RJ. Really felt like he pain. So much of it. RJ's turnovers, no, but I hope it stops. Truly. Mosin was good. Is it Mosin or Mosin? Mosin? Mirza? I'm gonna call you Mirza. Can I call you Mirza? Let me know if it's Mosin or Mosin. I'm calling you Mirza until then. Mirza said, unfortunately, we don't have closers. It shows at the end of quarters and end of close games. It's not that we necessarily don't have closers. I feel like we don't have a good scheme for closing. That was a great call. And even if you want the ball to go to Evan, I don't know if that was necessarily how to do it. But I mean, hey man, I don't know. I'm sorry. Jamal said, Julius, Evan, and Kemba tried so hard to carry us to a win, man. Facts. They really did. RJ sold a lot. Even he made some plays, though, but nothing. And honestly, even though he was, as much as he was getting off in the first half, in damn near 40 minutes, he had 21 points. It wasn't very far off from RJ's game, honestly. RJ just sold more at the end. Those 2 last turnovers at the end make this a whole different ball game. And he threw one of them to Anthony. So that sucks. It's very unfortunate. But, I mean, I think it puts it in perspective a little bit when you look at the other side. Dia said that final play was awful. Tibbs does not have play in his playbook. I'm 100% sure he is too stubborn. It's the rotations. But there's a lot of things to be frustrated with right now, man. I don't even know. Derek said RJ was better in the second half because he was completely terrible in the first half. Only could have gone up from there. That's facts. He was very bad in the first half. He was awful. And even while being awful in the first half, I think he had like 11 or 13 at halftime, one of the two. And then he came out aggressive in the second half. It sucks. It sucks. It definitely sucks. He was playing much better in the second half until the end where he threw the ball away. and also turns it over after that. All right, let's speed through these because I hate my energy and my MacBook is dying. Mega Man said, I'm not going to harp on RJ for 2 bad games after 7 straight dominant ones. He's going to bounce back, and I'm sticking by that. But as of right now, it's extremely reasonable to be upset at him. Ethan, excellent comment, bro. Couldn't have said it better myself. It's reasonable to be upset at him. 100. All right, RJ sold. It's okay. You can say it. But, like, we don't have to heap on now. Oh, now he's not good. We knew it. He's back. No, just tell again. Next game, we got to start getting worried. I'm not going to put that out there. Boom, boom, boom. George Jones said this loss is on Barrett and Burks. Yeah. Ethan said the turnovers are rough. The turnovers are awful. Dylan said the team needs to make some more trade moves. I mean, I'm sure something else is coming. They need to hurry up and do it, though, because we got to figure this out. Renew, blah, blah, blah. We got adjustments. No. Make the move ASAP, whatever you got to do. I know the market shakes out and stuff like that, but let's speed it up, man. Let's accelerate this process, make whatever move needs to be made, and keep it pushing. Boom. Jamal said, why wasn't that last play either a Fournier 3, a play for Kemba, or getting Julius a mismatch? Great questions. Jamal said, I'd rather get blown out than lose like this. No. I understand what you mean by that because the pain hurts more losing like this than it does getting blown out. But there's, like, positive we can take from this game, the way that we responded. And getting blown out is kind of just, like, bad for everything. Like, there's nothing good happened. You didn't get to see it. Like, you can't build off. There's less to build off of in a blowout. Like, we have things we can build off of in this game. We saw some things, like, on national TV. Boom. Oh, my goodness. I'm way behind in the comments. Sheesh, I'm so far behind. All right, I got to speed up because my MacBook's about to die. Oh, my goodness. I am so far behind. Yo, shout out to y'all, man. That's love. Yo, what in the world? Oh, my goodness. There's so many comments. Wow. You guys were... Yo, I'm so... I'm not gonna make it to all these, man. I see the homie David Zenon, though. Shout out to you, bro. Welcome. But I can't... Damn, man. Okay. Where are we? I'm so sorry, guys. 1, for not being able to find the comments right now, and 2, for not being able to finish. Boom. Timo said, bro, I'm looking at Tankathon, man. We're just not good enough. East is stacked now. I don't think we got to do that. I think we're good enough. I think we'll be fine, man. We had a really good week. Leo said, nice hoodie, by the way. Could have used Jim tonight. Maybe even Dwight as a spot-up shooter. We could have used Kevin Malone for sure, but yeah, we definitely could have used Jim. Shout out to you feel me? Shout out to the office lover. Shout out to the homie Dean that got me for Christmas. This hoodie for Christmas. Yeah, we definitely could have used. Jamal said they really got rewarded for everything. Everything, bro, was nuts. All right, I'm gonna go as fast as I can so I can get as many as I can. Mega Man said Burke shouldn't have came in over Obi. I didn't get that move. Didn't get it at all. We all didn't understand it. Tibbs just hates Obi, and also he shouldn't have came in over Grimes either. He was literally the only person in rotation that didn't score today. Sanity and psyche, bro, for real. Leo said IQ should have been in it for Burks. TBH. IQ, Grimes, Obi, so many people could have came in. Burks, it wasn't his night, bro. Like, I'm not even hating on Burks. I love Alec Burks. Alec Burks is a great guy. He's hit some big shots for us. He's shown him big moments. He hasn't played very well recently, especially not shooting the ball, and he wasn't having a good night tonight. Boom. Tib just doesn't like Obi, and I don't know why. Like, does Obi bag his wife or something? Tib's not even married. I have no idea what the issue is. Like, but clearly, like, you have no plans to play him, and it's really unfortunate, bro. There's no reason. With Nerlens, boom. Jamal said we will be the 6th seed in the West. By the way, yeah. Let's stop panicking, man. Like, the season shit. It's a long season. We're a little over halfway through. Don't hit the panic button yet, though. Come on, we can't do that. Mega Man, and that's crazy. We'd be 6th in the West. Mega Man said, I don't get it at all. Yeah, I don't get it at all either. Timo said, at least this season, Obi convo is done. Tibbs isn't going to play him. The ship has sailed. I don't even bother wasting energy getting angry anymore. Bro, that's how I feel. Like, I was begging for minutes. I was begging for him to get 20 minutes, and somehow he started getting even less minutes than he was getting before. I'm tired. I'm pretty tired. I'm not going to lie. Boom. Excellent comment, Leo. I believe we're still capable of avoiding the play, and that's still the goal. And, yeah, like, we just got to make a run, and we definitely have to close out games because this matters. This matters. Smode said, free throws hurt us, free throws killed us, bro, for real. Nick Perlin said, I love how TKW is going up. Y'all deserve it, for real. Keep it up. Thank you so much, bro. That means a lot. We really appreciate that. And, you guys are a part of TKW, bro. You guys are a part of this show. You guys are, so we, it's all, as a community, we're going up, and it's really dope. You guys are thank you. You guys are the reason it's happening. Diogo Silva said, missed free throws have been really upsetting lately, so upsetting. Dia said it's lagging. Damn it, man. Randall is shooting 75% from the line, and he told me all 25% that he missed were in the clutch. I'd believe it. It really sucks because I have so much faith in him at the line in those situations. But this year has been consistent that he's missed those clutch, and it hurts. Even today, he's 9 for 11 from the line, and one of them just happens to be one of the clutch ones. Anthony Farrar said, RJ and Julia is kind of being head cases every fourth quarter. Is such a bummer, minus a miracle bank shot from Barrett. Have less feel on this team 40 games in than I did before the season started. I disagree with that. I think we played very well recently. I think RJ and Julius have both played very well recently. They buried the Pacers the other day. They played really well against the Mavericks, who were number one team coming in. They were number one offense and defense. They're on a 6-game win streak. So let's not do that. We don't have to overpaint narratives. Burks looked like he wasn't exactly sure of how much time was on the clock and hesitated, so he just shot it. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, man. Diaz said, Obi needs to get traded. This is embarrassing how Tibbs is treating him. I can't disagree with that at all. Diogo said, I don't know, bro. Timo said, oh, yes, he did. I'm not sure if that was true. I'm so sorry. Derek said, at this point, may as well trade Obi if he's better in rotation. Can't argue it. Timo said, Tibbs really did that. Mega Man said, nope. Burks put up a goose egg. Oh, that's how far behind I was? Damn. I'm still in awe by that tip decision. Facts. Mega Man says, since trying to force Burks to play point guard, he's been worse. We all knew that was going to happen. Ish Ray said, RJ was trash tonight. RJ did not have a good game. Mega Man said, he's not a point guard. Tip. Stop putting him in that role. Yep, it's a disservice to him and the team. MH said, I can't pop Knicks fam. Shout out to you, bro. Ish said, Tip should have put Obi in also. I agree. Timo said, Burks dribbling out to the three-point line is just frighteningly common for him. Can't remember the last time he just drove and laid the ball up. He just dribbles to nowhere. That was a really bad shot, man. I'm not over it. Leo said, Tibbs be like, IQ not really a point guard, so let's put Alec Burks, who's definitely not a point guard, at point guard. Make it make sense, bro. Ed Malloy not saying heaven regardless. They want to say, oh, yeah, he sucks. My bad. I don't know. Whatever. It said, Leo Rebus, facts. Yep, facts indeed. Jared, yo, what's good, Jared? How you feeling? Off with the Cam situation. He's saying he's okay, and Tibbs is saying he's out a while. I feel like Tibbs doesn't want to change. Thoughts? I don't know. I would hope that's not the case. I don't think the front office really allow that. I mean, I feel like if he's I don't know, but yeah, it is a little weird. Boom, boom. Regards on the court. No way. Evan be snapping in his post-game interviews, low key. Except that time when he was like, oh, I'm a point guard after having 0 assists. Knicks are saying Cam is out, not questionable, lying on the injury report because you don't. Tibbs, please. My computer's on 1%, guys. I'm so sorry. I'm going to read every comment I can. Timo said, Ray, did he good because it was stupid? It definitely was stupid. Mega Man said, I'm honestly about to kidnap all the Knicks, lock them in the gym and force them to shoot free throws. Facts. Aiden said, Ish, Rays, I really feel as if he doesn't, bro. Omatic Ray said, okay, response to Timo. Burks was playing a 3 shooting guard lineup at one point. Burks, 48 Grimes, and I wanted to gouge my eyes out. Bro, Ish said, can someone tell me how to reply to people in the comments? Use the @ symbol. Ish Ray said, bro said, bad execution down the stretch. These Zebras were on the one all game, especially after Tibbs cursed out. Yeah, especially when Tibbs cursed out. It was awful, bro. It was criminal. They need to be sanctioned. Elmatic Ray said, put Obi or Sims in, my guy. Yep. Ish said, Tibbs not coaching like he did last year. Also, these refs are horrible since New York sporting bets are legal now. Whoa. You might have just did something.